Okay, let's give it the old test 1 2 1 2. Okay, let's give it the old test 1 2 1 2. All right, we good. All right, what is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless Wonder the Man, Lincoln Clay. We are back for some more Project Motor Racing, and we've got a new patch today. This is patch version 1.5.0.1, and right here they have given us the patch notes. Starting with online and multiplayer, added a new warning message when the game client is outdated and cannot play online. Fixed a missing callback that caused version mismatch connection failures. A lot of this stuff I don't understand. Fixed an issue where selecting a lobby on a different backend prevented selecting other lobbies. Lobby details are now fetched only when attempting to join. Okay. Fixed the Lua error caused by incorrect parameter order during failed social event matchmaking. Don't get that. Fix an issue where players could fall to sign in due to legacy avatar data. Improve shutdown handling of audio graphs when network users disconnect. Improve server performance. That's one I understand. Fix the crash caused by processing the lobby list twice. Fixed missing. Uh-oh. This thing better not be going dead here. Yeah, I had some interference in my headset for a second. Okay, so stability in systems. Added protection in audio code to prevent rare invalid value. Okay. Address fast math divergence between platforms. I mean, I'm not going to go into that stuff acting like I know what they're talking about. Gameplay. First infringement penalty warning added based on feedback. Okay. Disabled frame rate limiter during replays. I haven't really gotten into the replays yet, so I didn't really know what problems were going on there. Tire warmer setting now defaults on in new profiles. Okay. Fixed an issue where certain vehicle setup values were not applied to physics when loading setups. So I haven't attempted to use any particular setups yet. Remove debug page up, page down camera cycle keys. Okay. Reduce skid audio sensitivity on dry tires for clear feedback during understeer. Alright. Improve pit exit behavior. Overlapping exit lines no longer allow unsafe merges. Okay, so that one, I guess I'm understanding that one. Overlapping the exit lines no longer allow unsafe merges. So I'm wondering if that means that when you come out of the pits and you go over that line, will you get a penalty for going over that line? Because technically, in real life racing, that is something that could get you a drive-through penalty. First time user experience. Fix soft lock backspace issues during calibration. Update FTUE assist preset to better values. Okay. Driver AI. Here we go. Improved AI lateral awareness to combat AI driver blind spots. Improved AI driver engine stall restart logic. Enhanced AI logic to help combat AI to player collisions. I think that's just another way of saying that the AI is starting to be more aware of players in front of them, which before I went live, I actually tested it. On Bathurst, I was on a straight, and I made sure I was in the path of the AI, and he went around me on the straights. So, looks like that looks like that's definitely been addressed. And my friend Boris is live, and Mets VR is live, and a few other people are live. And one of the things that I'm hearing coming out of all their streams is that they're saying that the AI is improved. So GT classes with the GT3, altered grip fall off at slip for more consistent handling, standardized steering, tie rod, and damping stiffness for a tighter, more unified feel. Okay. Updated tire adhesive fall off across all compounds. Added slight cold temperature fall off to balance increased grip. Improved default setup to all GT3 cars based on player feedback. Handling revision. Adjusted decel torque and engine inertia. So I think with some of these cars, I had talked about when you downshift too low, it's almost like the car would, the back wheels would lock up and the car would snap loose. So I'm guessing maybe that's what they addressed. Updated throttle blip behavior, which is, that was something that bothered me, because that's something that I don't like in Rennsport, that there are corners where I would normally take the corner in second gear and the car won't let you go below third. There are corners that I would take in first gear and the car won't let you go below second. So I'm wondering if they address that. Cars now roll more naturally into corners, may require some brake bias adjustments. Audio. Added cockpit, RTPC parameter, improved exhaust attention in the Valkyrie. Okay. Updated Valkyrie audio, replaced the remixed engine audio for the Porsche 963 and the Peugeot. Input, force feedback, hardware support. Newly supported pedals, means devices.
At Holiandonsic 156 said, "Yes, sir."
Yeah, so a lot of fixes, and to be honest, I'm a little bit surprised that they got the update to us this quick. So let me switch back to the game. All right. All right, we're good to go on the game. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised they got the update to us this early, because, you know, it's Black Friday. The majority of people that, like, I'm not gonna say the majority of people, but a lot of people have the day off. Like, I have the day off. I'm off till Tuesday, in fact. Now, if they only had to get the update out...
At Holiandonsic 156 said, "Good to see you, brother. Stay strong. Stretch it out. Stay loose. We got this."
I hope so. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Hope your Friday's going good. So if they would have applied this, if they would have needed to apply an update to PC only, yeah, I think we would have gotten an update yesterday. But it was actually Boris who said it, along with some things that I already know. Boris was saying that that they couldn't put out an update for PC because they can't, you know, because they can put them out more frequently than they can with consoles, which that part I already knew. And he made good sense when he said that if they put out an update for PC and don't put it out for consoles, they're going to be one step ahead of the consoles, and it's going to break the game, it's going to break the crossplay, all that stuff. So they have to put out an update across the board
At
for all of them.
HolyandOnSick156 said, what do you rate this out of 10 so far?
The day that this game launched, even though the game had problems, I still gave it a 7.5, and I still stay with that. Yeah, there was definitely some issues that needed to be addressed. The main one was the AI and the online. And it looks like the AI has been addressed. We'll find out what the online is about here in a second. Although before I went live, I was able to jump into a custom lobby and jump right into somebody's session. So something that and I talked about this before. Aristoteles, he's a former developer at Kunos that developed ACC, and when ACC came out on console, it was a mess, and the updates weren't coming out as frequent like they were on PC. And Aristoteles, or Aris for short, told everybody, he said, you know, PC, he said, console users, we haven't forgotten about you. He said the thing about console updates, he said they take time. They got to go through a certification process. No, he said they got to be tested. They got to go through a certification process, and they cost money. So they're not able to put out PC updates as often as they do. I mean, they're not able to put out console updates as often as they put out PC updates. So looking at it that way, well, I figure we might get an update Monday, because this issue with the online, that's serious. They have to address that ASAP. You know, no matter how much Sony and Microsoft say you got to pay for this update, no matter how much it costs, they had to address that immediately. So I thought we would get an update Monday, but I'm surprised we got it today. And they addressed a lot of stuff, but according to that developer blog, they addressed the two main issues, and that was online and in the AI. And let's do a couple of laps to test it. Let's run a track. Let's try Kyle Lamy. And another thing with the AI, in addition to how aggressive the AI is, they were a little bit stuck on stupid in on some of these tracks that had tight turn ones.
At HolyandOnSick156 said, interesting thinking face.
Well, I mean, I guess it's just like if the online wasn't an issue, maybe they could have gotten away with of having to wait a few days to address the AI, but the AI and the online combined, yeah, that had to be addressed ASAP.
Not ideal, we're starting last.
Alright, let's go. Let's see what we got.
We had a good start. Remember to keep the nose clean into turn one.
Let's see if all the cars jam up at turn one. Oh. Gonna send it. Look at that, the AI backed off. He didn't take me out. Okay, yeah, the AI is fixed. Because twice he could have lunged at me, but he backed off. Alright, I'm going to block his path and see what happens. Yeah, he went around me. Oh, sorry, AI. Oh. I was too busy watching my brake markers. Ooh, ooh.
White flag, final lap. Stay sharp and keep that pace.
Ooh. That wasn't a good brake marker. I braked at 100 and I probably should have braked at 130. Oh, I took that down the first. That's on me. That car's supposed to snap on you when you do that. I wasn't looking at my gears. I should have been in second or even third.
It's a tough drive. Next time you come back, we'll know the bar is set pretty high.
Okay. Well, a couple of things I could tell you right out of the back, right off the bat, is the AI is improved. The AI didn't make any attempt to go through me. In the corners, he made a lunge, but once when I cut him off, he backed off. And then you guys saw I slowed down in the path of the AI, and he went around me. So they definitely improved the AI, and that's going to be huge for the career mode. And that's why I didn't play the career mode, because you know I'm going to be taking on damage that wouldn't be my fault. So and depending on my sponsorship, I would have to pay for it. The other thing that I noticed was now when I downshift to second, the car won't snap loose, and it is letting me choose to download and downshift to second. So I would say that we are off to a good start with this patch. This is my first time viewing a replay, so I guess I think the replays are up to 60 frames per second now. Well, I'm telling you, I can't wait till they get the VR for this game. I love this GTE class so much that I'm willing to use any car on any given day. You know, on the Mods Ultimate in the GTE class, I'm pretty much loyal to the Corvette. But I think on Automobilista 2, I'm sure. So I'm gonna have to redirect the fan in here and turn on the AC because it is warm. All right, test, test, test. Are we good? All right, test, test, test. Are we good? We're good. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but all right. Hold on a second, folks. Okay. Well, let's check out multiplayer. Let's see what we got there. Hey, look at that. Look at that. 26 people registered for this race, 8 for this one, and 45 for the MX5 trophy race. Wow. I see good news travels fast. I don't know those tracks, otherwise I would enter those. Let's see what we got for custom lobbies. So here's one right here at Daytona. It's multi-class. And yeah, it let me immediately jump in. Where am I at on here? I'll stay with the Corvette. Where's the host? Who's the host? Okay. The host hasn't readied up yet, so, but I mean, he's got enough people in here, and the majority of people have readied up, so he should go ahead and start it.
At Oaksit said, Yo Lincoln, I'm here.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going, OG? All right, we got the countdown. We're about to get
At
underway.
Oaksit said, I'm in the lobby, Amelie.
Amelie? Oh, okay. I see you. You're in the Mercedes. Your ping's at 86. All right. Welcome to the stream, and even though this is an open lobby, good luck. "13 seconds." So he's got qualifying set for 20 minutes. So he doesn't have a time set for practice. So I wonder if that means we're gonna go straight into quali.
At Oaksit said, good luck, man.
Same to you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, I don't know if some of you saw it or not, but this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm also going to do the 24 Hours of Le Mans solo. I know I won't finish the race, but I'm going to get in there and go as long as I can. So I'm going to try to be, hopefully it'll be some Iron Man shit. There's no way I'd be able to do it 24 hours because at some point I'm going to get hungry. At some point I got to go to the bathroom. At some point I'm going to get thirsty. So I know I'm not going to make the whole 24 hours. So I might only last an hour. I might last 6 hours. We'll have to see. And then don't forget, this is Le Mans Ultimate, and some of the dumb shit that I see happening in the beginner bronze races are starting to happen in the driver swap races. In fact, I did a race before I hop back on Project Motor Racing. There was 2 huge wrecks. That stuff happens. I'm okay with that. But 2 people tried to take me out. The first guy that tried to take me out, when he bumped me, I pushed him back, and so we're bumping each other down the road. And then the second one who tried to take me out, he lost his wing on some rage shit. Somebody did something to him earlier in the race, and he tried to pay them back. Oh, look at that! 30 out of 31 drivers in here. Look at that. So yeah, he lost his wing trying to get revenge on somebody, and then at that point he had his mind made up that he was just going to get whoever was in front of him. Alright, we're qualifying, so I'm going to put soft tires on the car for quali. Listen to all that roar from those cars. Let's go! Let's go! So we got 18 out of 32, so it looked like we lost a couple of people. Gotta wait for that hypercar to get done acting up. I'll let him go. On it, I say.
Send it, mate. Don't leave any time out there.
Oh, 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 oh. Is that hypercar going to take him out? He was going to kill my lap. All things considered, I don't think my lap time is that bad. 149 flat. Wait a minute, I totally forgot. Let me see what the fastest GT3 lap is. The fastest GT3 lap is a 148. I'm going to call it a 148.9. I'm sorry, a 147.9. So that puts me about 1 second off the pace. Oh shit! Right now, I'm currently out of the GT3s. I currently have the second fastest lap. Well, oh shit! Well, shucky ducky. Well, I did have the second fastest lap. Somebody got in there and got me. But I'm cool with it. I'm going to grab a drink, folks. I'll be right back. Alright, I needed that drink. So, once we get the VR for this game, rather than say that this is going to be my go-to sim for this, this, and this, I'll break it down like this. I'm pretty certain I'm going to be doing daily races on Project Motor Racing, Le Mans Ultimate, Race Room. Those are the three definites. I can say that I'll probably do one more GT7 stream next week when they get the Spec 3 update, because I want to check out that Ferrari. I want to see their version of Ferrari, and I want to see that Yas Marina's their version of it in VR, because I already see it, you know, on F1 25. But yeah, I will definitely be doing daily races on Project Motor Racing, Le Mans Ultimate, Race Room. Beta testing's about to get underway for Endurance Motor Series. I have to wait and see what that game's going to be about before I make any kind of comment on it. Because I don't think this game is going to be anything like what the title suggests, because I was under the impression that it was going to be a competitor to Le Mans Ultimate in terms of endurance racing. But it sounds to me like the premise of the game is to give you the ability to jump back and forth between being a driver and oh, O'Malley's got the fastest lap now. Oh, I dropped down to 4th. So Endurance Motor Series, I guess it's you jump back and forth between being a driver and a race engineer managing a team. So sounds like, you know, SimK / manager, like F1 manager type game. So it's too soon for me to comment on that game. But on on Race Room, I'll be doing a variety of races. GTE, like GT3s, like the GTEs, they only have a couple of cars for that one. So like GT3s, I think GT1s, touring cars, yeah, I'll be doing that. And then over here on Project Motor Racing, I'll be doing I'll be doing most like GTEs, GT, Group C. Those will be my preference, but I'll still do some GT3s. And then on Le Mans Ultimate, because of how crazy Le Mans Ultimate has gotten, I'm only doing GTEs. I'll do GTE races. The advanced races where you need at least a gold safety rating so it can cut down on some of the wrecks and crazy shit that goes on, and the driver swap races. So when Le Mans Ultimate first came out, I would do any race on there, but that's not the case anymore because it's done got kind of chaotic over there. So right now I'm the 4th fastest, so I would be on the 2nd row. Can we watch anybody? No, we don't want to quit the main menu. Miley's in the pits.
Twenty-six, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Holy shit!
Did we got a full room here? Yeah! It looks like we got a full room of 31 cars. Now, Le Mans Ultimate can do up to 60, I think 62 cars.
At Oaksit said, looks like it's going to be a good race.
Well, people are turning in some good lap times. I see you got #1 in the GT3s. I've got 4th. I can get into the 148s. So I think I did it a couple of days ago. I got into the 148s, but I really don't feel like going back out there. If I was on my main rig instead of at this Logitech wheelbase, I would go back out there and try to get and see if I can get into the low 148s or the 147s.
At Oaksit said, yeah, I'm a GT3 veteran.
Same here. I've been doing GT3 going all the way back to I guess when ACC came out is when I first started getting serious about it. But as far as racing goes, I've been racing God knows how long. I mean, as far back as I can remember, I was doing racing games going all the way back to the Mattel and Television Council. I don't ever remember Oh yeah, wait a minute. Even on the Atari 2600, there was a game made by Activision called Enduro. And I used to play that game for hours and hours and hours. So yeah, going all the way back to the Atari 2600. Even before that, even when I was a kid, like around 5-6 years old, my parents used to get us racetracks for Christmas.
At Oak said 1.49 is pretty good for that Corvette.
I know I could do faster than that, as I was saying. Thank you though. I know I could do. I already did faster than this a couple of days ago. I think I hit like 148.6 or something. I can't quite remember, but I do believe that if I was on my other rig, on my GT Omega rig, in my Fanatec wheelbase, I think I could get into the 147s. But with this Logitech wheelbase that I'm on, I don't really try to turn in any serious lap times. I'm just having fun.
At Oak said, good luck.
Same to you, thank you. One thing I did notice though about the hypercars on this game, they didn't seem to blow past the GT3s.
At Mick_01010 said, hi, new son here. How is it? They fix it?
Well, I could definitely.
At Mick_01010 said, sub asterisk.
Oh, thank you so much for the sub. I can tell you right out the gate that they did fix the AI. The AI isn't reckless anymore, because when the game first came out, the AI stayed on the racing line, and if you were in front of them, they drove right through you. They don't do that anymore. If you're in front of the AI, they will back off now. They won't try to overtake you if you're on the racing line. If you slow down and you're in front of them, they won't plow through you anymore. They'll actually go around you. So the AI is fixed. The physics is a little bit better.
At Oak said, wow, I got disconnected.
It's probably still going to be some issues because the game crashed on me about 20 minutes ago. So we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me. So to continue answering the question.
At Oak said, so some network issues still happening. At Mick_01010 said, nice. Thumbs up, crossed fingers.
Well, it looks like the rank races are finally getting some people in there. So it looks like they addressed the online in terms of you being able to get into a lobby, but now it looks like there might be some issues with the game crashing on people. So this is only a 6-lap race, so I'm going to keep the soft tires on here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Damn, because O'Malley got disconnected, that moved me up to 3rd on the grid. So we got a full lobby here, 32 cars. So, okay, all right.
At Oak said, good luck, man. I'll just watch before hopping in again.
Hey, now keep in mind, this is crossplay. We got console racers in here, so that turn 1 is going to be tricky. Here we go. Move it, hypercar! Ooh. Who didn't see that coming? Oh my God, some of these dudes are incredibly slow.
At Manny_Moya_BKLYN said, do you think I should wait for them to fix the game before I buy it? Lincoln VR?
Well, if you're on PC, I would say go ahead and buy it. Because if you buy it off of Steam and you don't like it, you can return it. If you plan to buy it on console, I would probably wait until you hear enough reviews that, you know, where the coast is clear. Myself, I'm satisfied with my purchase. They do need to get a radar on here ASAP. Because that's, without a radar, you're going to have a lot of wrecks.
At Oaksit said, they already fixed most of the issues with the current patch. It helped a lot.
It did.
This back market isn't in contention, so pass them now.
At Manny_Moya_BKLYN said, you played it on day one.
Yes, I did. As far as day one goes, my biggest issues was with the AI, and they pretty much fixed it. The second issue was with online, because it was hard, you know, you couldn't find matches, and it was an issue. But now, as you can see, I'm in a full lobby. There's 32 cars in this lobby. So they've got, you know, other than some people still crashing, it looks like they got most of it under control. Some people don't like this penalty system, but I actually like it. Because you can't cheat and try to use the runoff. Because if you make a mistake, you just got to eat that mistake if you want to keep the car on the track. Because if you try to use the runoff because you don't want to lose your momentum, you're going to pay for it with an instant penalty.
Heads up, you're not racing this back market front, so just get past him quickly.
Another thing that I like that they addressed is the handling. The car doesn't kick out on you coming out of corners the way it did day one. You still have to feather the pedal, don't get me wrong, because if you try to smash it to the floor, the car is still going to try to step out on you. But if you finesse the pedal, you can still manage the car coming out of corners.
At Oaksit said, Sai really wanted to be in this race.
Ooh! Well, catch the next one. So the car in front of me is he's 6 seconds in front of me, but the car in front of him has a 4-second penalty, and the car in front of him has 10 seconds. So if they keep racking up penalties, and the thing about this penalty system is not only do they tack extra time onto your time, but you still have to slow down, otherwise they'll keep adding time.
At FS Mango Juice
Just about
said,
front, not for the race.
"Sup bro, they just rolled out an update for PMR.
Yep, I'm on it right now. So, for the most part, the online is fixed. Some people are still experiencing disconnects, but it's fixed. But the AI is definitely fixed.
At Oaksit said, 6 laps is decent,
Yeah.
but for Daytona should be a few more laps.
Well, I'm not in my rig, so I'm okay with the 6 laps. Because I'm on my Logitech wheelbase, sitting in a lawn chair with my wheelbase connected to a folding table. So, yeah, but if I was on my regular rig, oh shit. If I was on my Fanatec wheelbase, in that rig, I would be okay with a longer race. Look at that, I'm threatening to get into the 148s. Or did I already hit 148?
At Oaksit said, the track limits look more reasonable too.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I was going to get a... Ooh. I thought they was going to get me.
White flag. The back marker ahead is not for position. We need a clean pass.
At Oaksit said, they need to fix the audio next, the guy in front is not a back marker.
Oh, okay. All right, so looks like I took 4th in class, and my fastest lap was a 148.5. So it's like I said, if I was at my other wheelbase, out in the main living room, there's no doubt in my mind I would get into the 147s, and I even dare say that if I was in VR on my other rig, I could probably get into the low 147s.
Said, good race, man.
Thanks, appreciate it. And hey, seemed to get through it without any issues. No crash or anything like that. So okay, all these cars are dropping out. I wonder what that means. I wonder, are they choosing to leave, or is that everybody's just being moved to the next race or something? Okay. Now, all the crazy wrecks that happened that race, that was to be expected. Okay, everybody left. That was to be expected for a couple of reasons. One, I'm in there with console users that are probably on controllers, and number two, there's no radar. So nobody is aware of where they're at, and the spotter in this game does not let you know whether there's a car behind you or on the side of you, anything like that. And this game does not support crew chief yet. If this is Nürburgring...
At Oaksit said, they left to choose a new track.
Okay, well at least it looks like I can get in here, get into these lobbies with no problem. Oh, the countdown's already going. Let's go! Let's go!
At Oaksit said, hope they fix that, you have to make a new lobby to change the track.
Oh, okay. They'll probably fix that, but hey, at least we can get into a lobby and do some racing, so I'm good. I mean, you know, here's the deal. ACC, Automobile Lister 2, even Le Mans Ultimate. Those games were all given time to fix their issues. We got to give the same leeway to Project Motor Racing. We got to give them time to fix it. So honestly, like, this game is going to give me what Automobile Lister 2 should have gave me. Automobile Lister 2 got a ton of cars, ton of tracks. They just don't have the rank racing. The daily races, the rank racing. That's all I wanted from them. If they would have given us that, I don't know if I would have touched any other game. I mean, I would have, but I think...
At Oaksit said, I agree, I'm along for the ride.
Same here. I think the cars sound good in this game. Like with the GT3 class and the GTE class. Oh shit, the game just crashed on me. Crap. I'm not gonna ding them. We gotta give them time. I'm sure they're aware of it.
At Oaksit said, couple of more good patches and we'll be right on track.
Yeah, definitely. And the other thing is, I don't know how much this game is stressing my PC. I've got 4 PCs. The one that I'm sitting at right now has a 3070 Ti in it. My main PC, where the GT Omega and all that shit's at, that PC's got a 4090 in it.
Right on you. Make him work for it. Here he comes. Got another one 3 back.
Canadian.
At Oaksit said, mine crashed as well.
Yeah, I remember you saying that earlier. So obviously there's probably some people still being affected by these crashes.
Another one right on you.
What cars can we choose for GT1?
2 Porsche P cars. 4 back.
Oh, I don't. Everybody's taking the Porsche. Myself, I would probably want to use this car.
2 back now. 2 of them. They're racing really hard. Be careful with them, guys.
There's only 5 people in here. But it is Spa, and I love Spa. What's he got it set up for? 10 minutes of practice, 10 minutes of quali, and a 10-minute race. Well, I'll come back to him in a second. Let me see what the rank races. Oh, look like a few more lobbies are starting to populate. There's a Daytona again. Oh, a GTE at Daytona. Damn, which car should I use?
16 to go. 16 laps to go. P car coming. P car 1 back.
Now, out of this class, my favorite cars would be the Corvette C8 and the Ford GT. But all these cars sound good, so I don't know which one to use.
Hold on. We're looking at it.
So I already did the Corvette Z06 a minute ago. So I'm leaning towards either the Ford GT, the M8, or the Aston Martin. You know what? When I'm not online and I play this game, you know, when I'm not on YouTube and I play this game off YouTube, I normally use the Corvette or the Ford. So let's change it up. Let's go ahead and give the Aston Martin a go. Like I said, with these GTEs, all of them sound good. So I could use any one of them. This is only a 10-minute race, so I can go ahead and stay with the soft tires.
At Oaksit said, Daytona filling up again, multi-class.
I could have went back in there, but when I saw that GTE, my eyes just lit up. GTE is my favorite class across any game. All right, waiting for players to load. Now, as far as people, this game waiting for players to load, I'm probably contributing to that problem because I don't have this game on an SSD. I have it on an external drive, but on my main PC out there, I do have it downloaded on a SSD or M.2 drive. All right, let's put some softs on here. You hear the wrenches and stuff in the background. Here, wrenches and hammers.
Clear of the pits.
Ooh. Now that was one of the things I was a little bit worried about right there. A sudden downshift too low, it makes the back end come loose. I'm the only PC guy in here.
Lap timing started. Every second matters. minutes left.
Car tried to snap loose on me. So I'm thinking out of the GTE class, I think the Corvette C7 might be the best sounding out of all of them. I don't really remember what the Viper sounds like. I mean, the C8, Corvette C8 has a little bit of a high-tech scream to it, and the C7's got that V8 growl. I mean, the C8 All right, let's making sure my mic still works. Zzz. Yeah, I'm the only PC dude in here. PC Master Race. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I hit a 147.3. I don't know. Might try to see if I can get into the 146s. So we got about a minute 30 seconds before we move. Oh, this is qualifying. Oh shit. Well, I ain't doing shit then. I'm staying right here. Cause I'm the baddest of them all. If y'all ain't about the money, then I don't mess with y'all. It seemed like before you could watch the other cars. But I mean, if it was already there, I hope they put it back in at some point. But I mean, they address the most important issues, as far as I'm concerned. That's the online and the AI. So in the coming days, they're supposed to give us, according to that letter, that apologetic letter that they issued. In the coming days, they're supposed to let us know what their roadmap is in terms of when we can expect triple screen support, VR support, and stuff. But I've already seen one person comment that the VR isn't supposed to come until early next year. So When they say early next year, I hope that means January and not
Awesome
March.
job.
All right, let's go. Make sure we got the soft tires on there. All right. Let's go. Set my traction control right now. I see him. I'm gonna let him go. Cause I am the baddest of them all. Really? Dude dive bombing. Really? He's lucky he didn't get hit with a penalty. I think the rest of them might have quit, or at least 2 of them.
You got this, you're in the lead. Final lap. Keep it on the island. Careful with this back marker up ahead. They were well off the pace in practice.
All right, I'll take it. I don't know what that Viper was thinking about dive bombing like that.
Performance. Thank you for what you've done today. The crew really deserved it.
That sounds pretty good. This game was criticized about the audio. I mean, the only thing that I can really say about the audio is that the car kind of sounds the same on the inside and out. Let's see what we got for rank. So that Lexington track, I just don't know it. I just don't. It's a track I'm not familiar with. Oh shit! Oh, the countdown already started. So they giving me the BMW, which I don't want that. I've already used the Corvette. I don't know. Let's try the AMG because that thing got some growl. I was about to use the Acura, but hell, I want to hear that. I want to hear that V8 growl from that AMG. So yeah, out of these GT3s, I don't know. The AMG might sound the best. Okay, 26 cars. All right, not bad. So 15-minute race. So I think I can stay with soft tires for the race. All right.
All clear.
Oh!
On the clock, mate. Full send this lap.
Oh boy.
1 minute left in the session. Checking flag is out. Session finished.
I don't think I registered a time. Oh, they 223.1. That's horrible. Unless they counting that outlap as a 223. Because I know I went way off when I tried to go around that car on the Eau Rouge. So this is a 15-minute race. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice that the soft tires will hold up through the entire race. So this is a 15-minute race. So, here we go. Sorry, folks. Just double check and make sure the mic's still good. So if they invalidated that last lap and that 223 is my official lap, I'm going to have my work cut out for me. It has to be, because now that I stop and think about it, a couple of days ago when I was in a session with Boris, I did a 220.3, and I knew I could have got it to the 219s. So if I'm starting from the back, I doubt that I'm going to be able to get into the 219s because
so many cars in front of you.
Yeah, I'm starting 16th. So no, I don't have an official lap. But I will say the leader's got a 218.6. Everybody else is in the 220s. So if the racing gods are looking over me, I can probably get past a lot of them and get it to the top 10. Let me tone down the ABS a little bit. Let's go. Oh, so I'm currently 9th out of 26 cars. Let's go. Look at that Porsche, what an idiot. Really? I already knew it was going to be some dumb shit with this game, but I already expected that. But once we get the radar, a lot of that shit will be eliminated. And a lot of these dudes are slow. Oh, come on, dude, pick it up. Or just move. Thank you. Ooh! That weird freeze. Look at that, a gift. Tires are kind of warm too.
The back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it. back marker ahead, so it's not a position. We need a clean pass. Halfway through the race, keep it up.
I think I got some damage too, because that left side of that hood looks a little bit peeled.
That's a back marker ahead, so it's not a position. We need a clean pass.
Really, dude, what a jerk. Try to pull out in front of me. Same shit they do on Le Mans Ultimate. They get mad because they went off the track and they want to try to ruin somebody else's race. But I expected that to happen here because I'm in here with a bunch of council people.
At James Madden 6555 said, "Is this with the new patch?"
Yes, it is.
Back marker ahead isn't in the fight for position. Just get past them as soon as you can.
And for the most part, they have addressed the two most glaring issues. That is online play and the AI. Those have pretty much been addressed. There's still some issues with, disconnects, because the game did crash on me a couple of times, but at least we can get into lobbies and race.
At James Madden 6555 said, "A lot of issues fixed." At Oaksit
I mean,
said, "And it's a lot better."
Yeah, it is.
Marker in front isn't in contention, so pass them now.
At James Madden 6555 said, Guess I won't be asking for that refund. LOL. Was hoping things would get better.
I mean, I knew they would.
I just finished a multi-race at Daytona. Was fun.
It was. This is fun too. I mean, uh-oh. The dude was aiming for me. So yeah, some of these lobbies have been filling up. I just got done doing a race that had 32 cars in there.
At HolyandonSick156 said, send you super chat, it won't read. Do not read it, stay locked in, you are doing good.
Oh, I'm on my other computer, so I didn't get the notification that there was a super chat. But I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Evening Lincoln, hope
hey,
you are well.
Scorpio, how you doing? I don't think I've seen any content come out of you in a while. Either that or I'm not getting notifications.
At Game on Scorpio said, I'm good, thanks.
Good to hear.
At Game on Scorpio said, yeah, I don't think notifications are being sent to people.
Yeah,
at James Madden 6555 said, I feel with a little spit and polish this could be a very good contender.
Oh, definitely, because I'm definitely liking this game, and I can't wait for them to get the VR. Boy, now this AMG sounds so damn good.
At Oaksit said, a few more good patches and we really have something.
We really do.
The back marker ahead is not racing for position.
That dude lost it. That was a third place car. I'm in third. I'm headed for a podium. Okay, I think I'm back. Yep, I'm back.
At Game on Scorpio said, oh, it's back.
Oh, crap.
At Game on Scorpio said, you are back.
Yep.
At James Madden 6555 said, you're back, LOL.
Yeah,
at Game on Scorpio said, what happened?
It crashed, but luckily the let me see here. Oh. Had to change that real quick. So give me a second, folks. Boot it back up. Yeah, I don't know if that was an issue with the patch, or if that was an issue with maybe the computer running
At
hot
Game
and
on
it just
Scorpio
crashed.
said, "Did you finish the race and come third though?"
Oh man, that's a heartbreak right there because I was in third place when it crashed. So again, that issue right there, I don't know if that was an issue.
At Game on Scorpio said, "No."
Give us a second. It's taking a minute to boot up.
At Game on Scorpio said, "Last lap 2. At James Madden 6555 said, "That sucks LOL."
Yeah, I was in third place and it crashed. Well, the good part is at least it wasn't a rank race. But my lap times weren't good, though, I can tell you that. All right, I'm still waiting for the game to boot up. It's going to take a minute. So, deepest apologies, folks.
At Game on Scorpio said, "I still need to get my license."
Oh, it's easy to get your license on this game. I don't know.
At James Madden 6555 said, "Try driving the NGT Viper or M3 BMW. So glad to see them in a sim again."
Yeah, okay. I'll take a look at it here in a second once the game boots up. This is actually taking a minute. So I've got the loading screen right now, so hopefully you guys should see something here in a second.
At James Madden 6555 said, "May need a full reboot." At Game on Scorpio said,
Game's booting up.
"Might try and do the license now LOL." At Game on Scorpio said, "Still here though."
All right. Yeah, that sucks. Let me have a look at the custom lobbies real quick, and then I'll come back to that Viper or M3. Oh, look at that.
At James Madden 6555 said, "Oh, there it is, we have gamage LOL."
Yeah. So, GT Viper.
At James Madden 6555 said, "Wow, lobbies are stacking up."
Yeah, they are. Said they wanted Group C, GT1, GT, GT3, Trophy, GTO, GT4. Oh, this must be the Viper you wanted me to try. Track. Zolder can be a little bit of a tricky track.
At James Madden 6555 said, the top two were my fave back in GTR2.
So I don't think I played that game. See, there was some, like, I'm a really old dude. I'm 58, and I played video.
At Holy and Don Sick 156 said, I'm back.
Absolutely, thank you, sir. So when I was about
At Holy and Don Sick 156 said, what did I miss?
You missed the game crashing, but other than that, you didn't miss anything. I was in 3rd place when the game crashed.
At Holy and Don Sick 156 said, you getting a DoorDash on me? LUL. At James Madden 6555 said, I'm 57 LOL. I started my sim racing with GTR2.
Okay, see, like, as I said earlier, I have been doing like some form of like racing with toys or video games going all the way back to 5 years old. And I think like I was playing video games hard right up until the right up until the Sega Genesis, and then I took a break for a while, and then I came back around the time that the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation 1 were out, and I was playing Daytona. I think the Daytona game on the Sega Saturn, and I was playing Ridge Racer on the PlayStation. And then during the PS2, Xbox One generation, I didn't have a PS2, but I did have the original Xbox.
At Holy and 156 said, not trying to show off, just checking you got super chat.
All right, let me back up and find it. There it is. Have a DoorDash on me. You'll have to pay delivery charges, big bro. If they coming from where you from, that's going to be quite the delivery charge.
At James Madden 6555 said, that Viper is tail happy LOL.
Oh boy, thanks for the warning, but I figured that. Yeah, and this car doesn't have any ABS or traction control. That second gear is kind of short.
At James Madden 6555 said, yeah, first and second are a bit short, but third and up will get you through the straights.
Oh! Ah! Wham! Oh, the AI did hit me there.
At James Madden 6555 said, used that Viper and BMW M3 when I was in a race league back in the day.
I'll check that BMW out here in a second.
Final 5 minutes.
Well, the AI didn't try to take me out. No, the AI backed off. He didn't try to take me out.
You're overdriving and the tires are overheating. Bring them back into the window.
At James Madden 6555 said, AI seems to be better.
Yeah, it's much better. The AI didn't try to take me out at all. So I mean, it closed in a couple of times and then backed off. All right. So I want to remind everybody here, in a couple of hours, I will be going live again because I'm going to be doing the 24 Hours of Le Mans solo. I know I won't be able to finish that race because You know, doing a 24-hour race by yourself, at some point I'm going to get hungry. At some point I'm going to get thirsty. At some point I'll have to go to the bathroom. But I just want to see how long I can last. It could be an hour. It could be 6 hours. Could be 10. Who knows? So originally I was going to use the Corvette for this race, but I think I'm going to use the McLaren for this race because the McLaren seems to have, it feels like it's got longer legs. So I mean, I think the Corvette probably turns a little bit better, but in terms of turning the car and trail braking and stuff, the McLaren feels a little bit better. And if you get a good exit, you can set yourself up to pick up some speed on the streets. Another nice sounding car.
All clear.
At James Madden 6555 said, has the force feedback improved?
That's a hard question to answer because I'm sitting at my Logitech wheelbase. It's a Logitech G923. If I was on my Fanatec wheelbase, I think I would have a better answer for you because this Logitech wheelbase, I can feel the details in the road, but it doesn't have much resistance. You can hear the brakes squeaking too. I like that touch. This is another good sounding car though. I like this car a lot better than that Viper. Feels a lot more nimble.
At James Madden 6555 said, I'm going to see about getting a custom livery for the BMW to look like what I had back in GTR2, made it look like it came out of a junkyard, LOL.
Nice.
Easily the fastest on track. Five minutes remaining in the session.
At James Madden 6555 said, I just look at the notes for the patch, seems they tried to address several issues, really hope things get better for the sim.
Well, as far as it's like I said a couple of days ago, as far as the launch goes, this game has already hit rock bottom. There's nowhere to go but up. Oh no!
At James Madden 6555 said, ROFLMAO, I agree.
Oh, so as far as this NGT class, I like that. I like that BMW. That car's nimble. It sounds good. Handles good. Shit, I think that car could hang with some GT3s. What other cars they got in this class? Oh, they got a good amount of cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And here comes Moss, well out in front with the lead. And Fangio is there too, followed by Italian Umberto Maglioli in a Ferrari. At the finish, just over 10 hours later, it's Moss who crosses the line to win in record time.
Here we go.
Fangio comes second, and Maglioli third.
All right. For whatever reason, I get occasional. For whatever reason, I guess this headphones that I'm wearing feels like muting every now and then. Okay, but as I was saying before I got muted, you know what? Let me close that, because then that's one less window we got to deal with. But okay, so yeah, they got 8 cars to choose from here. So that the BMW is pretty nimble, and I think it's the best looking car here. So just out of curiosity, I want to have a look at the lobbies again. So I think they're going to have to put out one more patch here pretty quick to address the online again, because I'm under the impression that people are getting into sessions, but they're getting kicked out. Decent amount of custom lobbies here, though. So, as much as I'd like to jump into another lobby, I need to get a short nap in so I can get ready for this 24 hours of Le Mans. On Le Mans Ultimate, I will be racing in VR. I will be on my main computer. So those of you that are watching, this new to this channel, you'll see what my rig looks like. And see that I race in VR. You'll see my V3, Fanatec V3 load cell panels, all that stuff. So I hope to see you all in a couple of hours as I get ready for the 24 hours of Le Mans on Le Mans Ultimate. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in a couple of hours. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. And as of right now, that crash, I'm going to chalk that up as a server issue because I'm back and I haven't, other than my mic cutting out on me every now and then, the game hasn't crashed again. Wait a minute, there's Boris. He's got the GTO lobby. Let me see what his status is real quick. I don't know if I'll do the race or not, but I'm curious. Oh, they're doing the GTO class. Oh, he's not in here either. Oh, he's not the host either. So I'm guessing this was his room, and I'm willing to bet you that the game probably crashed on him and migrated to another host. Okay, so yeah, all right, folks. Hope to see you all in a couple of hours for Le Mans Ultimate in the 24 hours of Le Mans. All right, folks. See you.